Have you ever found yourself in a virtual world battling towering foes and feeling the adrenaline rush? In the game Panopticon, players often face the daunting challenge of defeating massive abductors, uh, but these relentless enemies require every ounce of skill and strategy to conquer. Before diving into the action, a friendly reminder, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Uh, your support means a lot. Uh, that in Freedom Wars Remastered, players have access to a variety of weapons and items that can turn the tide in intense battles. Among these tools, the flare knife stands out as a game changer, especially when facing those formidable abductors. Here's how to get your hands on this essential weapon and use it effectively. That to obtain the flare knife, you can need to progress through the main story until you reach the last war or achieve level 40 in the field. Once you meet these requirements, head over to your base master in the base management room. After a quick chat, the flare knife will be added to your inventory, ready for action. When it comes to using the flare knife against abductors, precision is key. Approach your target and aim for the weak spot located at the back of its neck. Press the attack button repeatedly while focusing on that vulnerable area to unleash a barrage of strikes. Keep the pressure on until the abductor's health is depleted or it decides to retreat. However, be cautious. Abductors can retaliate with powerful attacks, so dodging and defending are crucial. Use the flare knife strategically during high-stakes encounters to maximize your chances of success. Acquiring a flare knife is relatively straightforward. Once you reach level 003, code clearance, visit Zaka in the Warren. This vendor offers a range of weapons, including the flare knife, which you can purchase for 3,000 entitlement points. To equip your flare knife, navigate to the loadout menu in the personal equipment hub, because select an open slot in the combat items section, and if you have the flare knife, it will appear in the list for you to choose slot. The flare knife is a reusable combat tool designed specifically for severing parts of abductors. This means that even players who prefer heavier melee weapons can still detach limbs without needing lighter options. Just remember, the flare knife is a disposable item, so you'll need to buy a new one for each mission. To effectively use the flare knife, aim for the abductor's vulnerable spot and use your thorn to maneuver towards it. If the flare knife is in your active equipment slot, you'll have the chance to sever the limb. This triggers a quick time event where you must rapidly press a designated button. If you succeed, the targeted section will be detached, but watch out. The abductor might jump or collide with a wall to thwart your efforts. If you're playing online with friends, you can work together to snare the abductor repeatedly making it easier to sever its limbs. And remember, if you ever find yourself in a tight spot, just think, why did the gamer bring a ladder to the game? Because they wanted to reach new heights, right? Uh, so, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.